YouTube is a pretty vicious place. Many violent and dreadful things are put up on YouTube for the whole world to watch. But there is a particular YouTube channel with a few million subscribers. All of its videos are of people being hurt and beaten. And some are even eaten alive by predatory animals and cannibals. It's disgusting. How and why does this YouTuber record these events instead of helping the people in danger? How does he find people in these deadly situations over and over again? And how does YouTube never manage to remove his videos? These questions have been circling in my mind ever since he touched my life. I must admit that I have watched many of his videos, but I am sure that some people have tried to charge him. He is clearly sadistic, but I would think that anyone would feel ashamed to gain so happily from other people's suffering. The weirdest part, though, is that some of the people he records survive through the trauma, and they end up in another video of his. If they continue to survive, then they get to be in more of his videos, so some people think they are all actors and everything is planned. To me, though, something just doesn't sit right. Especially considering what happened to me a couple of months ago. I live alone. One day I was in my garage by myself and something heavy dropped on my head. I was out for a couple of minutes. I went to the hospital and everything was fine. But when I went on YouTube the next day, there was a YouTube video with many views that featured me getting hit in the head by a hammer in my garage. Nobody was in the garage to record me, and I don't have any cameras in the house. It's not something I would ever want on YouTube. It was that guy, though, the one who puts up these videos. How the hell did he find me? Eventually, I encountered more and more dangerous accidents, but I was always lucky enough to survive. With every situation, there's a new YouTube video of me in that same experience, and I just know it's the same guy recording me. I have never seen him in my life, only his gruesome videos. I have tried contacting him and telling him that no matter how he managed to record me, he would suffer consequences. On multiple occasions, I threatened to contact the police and take him to court. He never replied, but I decided to get in touch with another victim, Joel, whom this guy has recorded many times. In Joel's workplace, he became the company's laughingstock on account of all the ridiculous videos of him on YouTube. Joel told me that he doesn't know how this guy has managed to record him so many times, and that he was always sure he was alone during his accidents. Joel has been dealing with this for about a year, and he told me that he had never been a clumsy person before all this happened. It's some sort of curse. When someone's chosen, their misfortunes become at the expense of this YouTuber forever. Then, one day, the worst happened. It was another video of Joel. He had gotten into a car accident involving smoke, broken glass, and explosions. It was so horrific that I can't go into detail. After that, I became afraid every day of what would happen to me. Eventually, I saw him in my house. I slipped on water on my kitchen floor, and when I looked up, he was standing there with a camera, smiling at me. I shouted at him to get out and stop tormenting me. He ran upstairs, but after checking every room, he had disappeared. You guessed it, though. I saw that video of me slipping on YouTube the very next day. To this day, I am deeply fearful. He is always watching and always recording. I don't know what to do. If he chooses you, then you're it, and you have to live with his presence floating about you constantly. My accidents are getting worse and worse. Day by day, my life becomes more endangered. I don't know how to fix this, but I am writing this as a warning to all of you. Beware of the cameraman. If you ever see a video of someone getting hurt, you can be certain that it's because of him. You just can't be certain that you won't be next.